welcome to the Procrastinator. My name is Jan and today we're playing EU4 as Prussia. We are now running on the 1.4 patch. I'm not running Conquest of Paradise. I'm not running it because I don't have it. But we are on the 1.4 patch. The audio seems to be a bit loud, except the music. Maybe it's just my headphones. And if I put it like that, it's non-existent. Interesting. There we go. That's better. Anywho, we're running on the 1.4 patch, which means that colonial nations are in the game also if you need trade nodes. All of these, like the British Isles over here, and, well, not the British Isles, the Great British colonies over here, down here, and the French colonies, Castile Netherlands. These Castile areas, these Portuguese areas, these Castilian areas, these are all going to turn into a colonial nation once we unpause. Therefore, we're going to have a bunch of new colonial nations over here that will no longer be ruled by the motherland. There's also a new tab in the overviewer. It's called subjects, where all of your subjects are shown. Currently, we only have one because we only have Lithuania in a PU, and they are still not liking us that much, which is okay by us. Didn't want that. We're not going to inherit them. It's just not going to happen. They're too big. Union will not break. That just changed. And they have 54 army, which is good for them. Quite a powerful nation in its own right. The aggressive expansion has also been changed, which currently doesn't affect us because... yeah, because we just took 2 provinces and didn't take them in the 1.4 patch. We have new missions that we can do. And yeah, there's a bunch of other changes. There are new trade nodes. 2 of them actually. One is here in Western Europe, which is going to be an important trade node. Maybe not so much for us because we can go through, what is this, the North Sea trade node, I think. But it's important for the rest of these trade nodes. Sevilla is also now an end node like Antwerp is and Venice. That's good for Sevilla, not for anyone else. There's also a new one here in the Gulf of Lawrence, which is an important trade node apparently as well. So, yeah. What else? There were quite a few other things. There's a long change log on what was changed in 1.4, but I will link the changelog in the description below for those of you that haven't read it yet and do want to read it. I'm not going to go through the entirety of it because it's so damn long. The audio is still bothering me. It's usually like this. There we go. I don't know. Maybe it's just my headphones being weird, but I hear it so loudly today. Anywho, we're going to unpause and pause again. Right, we paused and unpaused the game. The reason we did this is there were a bunch of decisions taken over here because all the AI does is do its new thing now apparently, which we also need to fix that. Too many people in there. Best guesses. Are you just gonna give me anyone and everyone? Enemies, allies, neighbors. Those all need to be added in. And we paused and unpaused, which means that some of these, yeah, see, these English colonies, former English colonies, now transformed into the 13 colonies. So it's now a colonial nation under Great Britain. It's still a subject of Great Britain. Why did I say that? Still a subject of Great Britain, but they are ruled by a colonial government and a governor. They are a colony of Great Britain. They pay taxes to Great Britain. This one turned into Newfoundland. There are colonial regions now, which are hard to explain, but there are colonial regions, which once you have 5 provinces in a colonial region, those colonies turn into a colonial nation. So for example, here we have the Caribbean, the Portuguese Caribbean, the Caraibas, who are a viceroyalty. Apparently if they're Portuguese, they're a viceroyalty. I also have New Granada here, who are a colonial government ruled by a viceroy under Castile. If you're looking at these nations and you're wondering how to know under which nation they fall, A, they're kind of the same color, but a different shade to the main nation. Like the Castilian ones are yellowish, the English are reddish, the French will be bluish, the Dutch will be orangish, and so on. But they also, in the flag, half of the flag is of their mother nation, and the other half is just a random color, I guess. We also have Castilian Brazil down here, Portuguese Brazil, and Castilla La Plata. And I think those are all of them, at least the ones we know about. There's a Dutch colony over here. The Dutch are probably going to grow their colonies quite a bit. There's a Dutch colony up here. This falls under Newfoundland. There's a lot of colonial nations that are gonna pop up, which is fine by us. I mean, we don't really mind. We're not a colonial nation ourselves, so we don't have to worry about other people's colonial nations attacking our colonial nation because we don't have any. We have missions. Let's look at their missions. Spare their culture to Niederlausitz? No. The enemy of our enemy is who? Crimea's opinion of Prussia 125. Yeah, not going to happen. Simply not going to happen. I think we already have improved relations. And protect our brethren in Erz. You are allied with Sweden, Saxony, Trier, Ferrara, and the Hansa. We'll have to go to war again, but aggressive expansion's been downsized, I think. So it's less potent? I don't quite know. Forgot. We have a lot of money at the moment. Don't remember if we were doing anything special with it or just stockpiling it for no reason. Yeah, we have quite a few of those. Marketplace. We're already quite powerful in our provinces, aren't we? But we'll be even more powerful. Build a few docks here and there. There we go. Spend a bit of that money. Right, Livonian Order trade dispute. Okay. A bunch of decisions are being taken. It's like that Muscovy cancelled military rights. Why is all of this popping up? Denmark is in a coalition against us. Sweden trade embargo, Munster trade embargo, Riga trade embargo. They do that a lot now in the 1.4 patch. Everyone embargoes everyone. It's Aragon embargoed Hungary, Venice embargoed Hungary, Muscovy, Lithuania, Hungary, Venice. It's silly, silly, silly. Austria embargoed us. Where are you allied with Austria? A lot of people. I don't even know how you're allied with that many people, honestly. You shouldn't be able to, but apparently you're Austria, you can do whatever. We have too many diplomatic relations because we have a royal marriage with Sweden and Austria and they don't like us, neither of them. Uville. Can we get any of these smaller nations into a vassalization or something? You, the Hansa perhaps, No. New monarch in France. Sorry if this episode is, I'm a bit quiet, but I'm feeling awkward. I think tired is the word, it's just popping up more than usual now. They still like us. Can't inherit them. And we're not gonna be able to just take them out. We need to increase. We need to increase our military size. What's our do you guys remember what our army with this? 15. How many cannons have we got? 13. We can have 2,000 more. And then 25,000 men. Seems okay. That seems okay. How I've figured out now to do it is 4,000 cavalry always, then the combat width worth of artillery, and then combat width plus 1.5 of the combat width for infantry. So if you have 15 combat width, that's 15 infantry plus 1.5 of it is then 30 something. Or actually, it's not 30 something. It's 25. I just derped. Do we actually have good relations with you, don't you? You're our ally, aren't you? You apparently kissed ass of Lithuania. Yeah, we can vassalize Denmark in the next war, which we will do in 4 years. Improve relations with Trier. And I don't know, someone who Ulm. Why not? Just so that our guys are continuing at work. We're still building the cores on Midland and Schleswig. Because we has to. Mecklenburg on Munster. Munster is this. Mecklenburg is... That's Tenastic. Mecklenburg. You're Mecklenburg. I forgot that you exist again. Conquest of Hanover. Yeah, so Munster is more or less going to disappear now. Italian engineer available. During the period of 1450 to 1600, Italian siege engineers were highly sought after to teach the ways of the Trans-Italien to the militaries of Europe. In most cases, these engineers had no national identity and simply worked for whoever could afford to pay them. We can hire him or decline the offer. We're going to decline the offer because we can't afford him. And we can invest in a new technology, which we will do, which is flintlock musket. The matchlock fire? Yeah. The matchlock firing mechanism's biggest weakness was the need to keep the match lit in order to fire the weapon. Although wheel-lock was developed, it was too expensive to produce to enter into mass use. The development of flintlock created a more reliable weapon. Cavalry shock +1. Fantastic. Next level we get basically new everything, don't we? No, we get new cavalry and new cannons, which is awesome. Technologically, how are we doing? We still have those economic ideas, which we're not going to take because we're going to tech up, but Regent rules Serbia. There we go, our army size increased now. You still like us, which is awesome. Constables. Can we build a good constable anywhere? No. Good tempo, 1.49, that's an okay tempo, I guess. Still making quite a bit of money. We have advisors. Netherlands and the Hansa are now allied. Austria seems to be well on the way of having a Landfriede, which they need. I don't know how much it is, but they can't enact it just now. And once they do, we're going to exit the HID because it's stupid to be in the HID if we can't, you know, wage war with anyone in the HID then. Relations with Hansa. There's a few decisions in Bohemia. Religious unity with Austria. Still allied with Sweden and Ferrara, but no longer the Hansa. Ooh, this might actually be a... You see, Sweden and Hansa we can take. Oh, they're allied with Hansa again. Damn it. Our superbly drilled army is in the opinion of our most influential generals invincible. Any recent ideas announced to the weather of... We could take invincible, I like the sound of it. Prussia gets military complacency, but military tech cost goes up by 2.5% for the next 5 years, or lose 1 stability. We're going to take the invincible, I like the sounds of it, honestly. Simply because we don't have the stability to lose at the moment. They're already -1. Munster is in civil war now. They're doing worse and worse. Marquita and Bogota, which is over here. France and Munster exceeded peace. Munster exceeded defeat. Ferrara became vassal of France. Interesting. Ferrara is over here. They control Ferrara and Modena. France is expanding a bit too much as well, if you ask me. We can't vassalize them because they're too big. Even if we tried. Lithuania access more and more now, which is good. Something. Hugh. They still have their relative power to liege is too large, but we'll wheel them in somehow. I shouldn't be doing that because I have a loan to repay, don't I? Yes, we do, damn it. Right, we're going to speed up time in this episode a bit. Let time pass, let our aggressive expansion go down, let these two core finally. And then we're going to take over the rest of Denmark, or what's left of it. Nordirland, Finnsjælland, Lolland, and Bornholm. Yep, all going to be ours. And our advisor died. Which this didn't give me a pop-up for. We're gonna take this one, the diplomatic reputation dude, as soon as we get to the ducat money. That was a good way to put it, ducat money, don't you think? Because, you know, if it's just ducats, then it's not money. But if it's ducat money, then it's money. We don't have the risk of being at war with anyone at the moment. So there's no risk at us being at war with anyone at the moment, so we're okay. We're getting +9 every month now? From what? Oh, from not having an advisor, apparently. But diplomatic reputation +5 is fantastic for us. It actually improves our chances. Does it? Hello? Hesse. Do that I've come from Hesse. Hey no, something happened with hey no. Improve relations with you. Improve relations with you. Well, yeah, I only have a -7% chance of inheriting Lithuania. What is it, -700? I don't know, I think it's -7 because of the size of the country, but I can't integrate them, they're too big to integrate. Which I'm not happy about. But once these two core, we're going to take the rest of these. Become big and powerful. We should actually be, instead of proving relations with Ulm, we should be fabricating more claims on the Danes. Because I don't think we have any more claims on them, do we? Moravia Erz, no we don't. And they are our rival, right? Yeah. Covertly fabricate a claim on, well, first Nordland, because it's right here. Then Finn, Lowland, and Bornholm. Actually, might just take one province and vassalize the rest. I mean, it's going to be less aggressively expanding. Expanding? Less aggressive. Less aggressive? Yeah. Treasury in office in town. Treasury office in town. That's the in town hall apparently. That's the one we're going to take. We need 490 power. We only have 360 at the moment, but that's okay. 524 merchantmen, which is also good. Improve relations with the Netherlands to 100 apparently. Probably were already quite high. It was stupid of me improving relations with them in the first place. Saxony is insulting us now. Good for them. They feel threatened by us. Are the Danes still the only ones in the... Yeah, they are. I think if we take one of their provinces, it should be enough for us to actually vassalize them. I'm not sure. Is Drud back yet? No. Nobles demand privileges, accept the rightful claims, lose 10 prestige, or national waters. We'll lose the prestige. We're gonna go to war in a minute anyways. Soon as these courts. In August of next year. Shouldn't take that long. We're on max speed. We have a claim on Denmark now. And our truce expires when? In 16. So we're not going to be able to go to war with Denmark just yet. National fragmentation. Oh, damn it. Wait, do we have a regency? Oh yeah, we do. Because Friedrich William is only 10. Damn it. How good is he? He's a 531 as well. National fragmentation. Although compromising of a vast territorial area, Prussia is politically a rather shattered nation. Regency Council's power over the empire has been severely limited by various local rulers, and the Regency Council is faced with increased difficulty administrating the large empire. God! The desperate mix of culture groups with different values and beliefs has resulted in conflicts erupting over the most insignificant matters. We can increase centralization efforts, lose a bunch of money, or leave it as it is, and lose one stability. So we're going to increase centralization efforts. Because, yeah, more loans. Yeah. that's gonna work in our favor. Also, I hear visitors, so we're going to quickly end this episode now. I apologize, guys, for ending this episode so abruptly, but I have visitors because I can hear them, and I have to go, be nice to them because I like them. Therefore, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. If you did, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and kind of suggest what you want us to do next. I mean, we're going after Denmark, but we can do some other stuff as well. So don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and until next time, bye bye.